I'm really seeing, hearing, feeling this beautiful goddess time coming in. This is you standing on your business. This is you providing boundaries, giving people guidelines, and then ultimately allowing people to choose whether to be in your life or not as you begin taking action in those boundaries. So this is a intuitive channeled reading using the cards. I'm starting with my own cards. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing this and it's resonating, take it, okay? Have more time to be a goddess. Have more time to rest, to think. I feel like it's really important for you as a person to be able to think. I feel like you think a lot. You're not helpful to your children, your partner, your family, school, like whatever identities you fulfill. You're not actually helpful when you're thinking in those spaces an awful lot. So I feel like having more goddess time is just allowing you, like scheduling time for you to be able to think things through, but also allow them to sink down into your body. It's beneficial for those who drain off you to forget the power of your light. So this goddess time is going to help you not allow energy vampires to come in and siphon your energy. People who are not willing to grow alongside you. You're in your glow up time of your journey, but the glow up, what we call the glow up, is actually you just integrating everything that you have learnt and that you have spent time studying. I feel like you've been really alchemizing a lot of the maybes, and along your path you had things happen in relationships that you thought were normal because of what you experienced in your childhood. So now that you've healed a lot of your childhood, a lot of these structures and what you believe is normal or even healthy are changing. Okay, so people who you used to be really attracted to because they gave you something, when you heal that part of yourself, you vibrate higher, and then that person has to then make the journey and grow with you. That is not a punishment, because growing alongside you is a freaking blessing, baby girl. I'm hearing you're very creative. Get creative. Painting, modeling, hand modeling. Not like hand modeling, but that could be a thing. I was meaning like molding, sculpting, clay. It's the grounding, very witchy creatrix energy. You need to spend more time outside of the house. So it's more time out of the house, having goddess energy, connecting to the land in the way that you want to, not how everybody on social media does. Okay, you're not getting inspiration from other people to sell your business on, okay? Because I'm sensing and feeling like you actually set trends. You've actually come into this reality to set the tone, okay? That makes a lot of sense, because I'm feeling this really beautiful, like, business owner, thriving energy coming in. You're being really guided to take your baby steps into the action that is destined for you. Whatever you wish for, baby girl, trust that Data Universe is going to give it to you. You've been really working on your masculine energy. They're saying keep going deep into that. You're getting to like the pit of your stomach and just sink further deep, further into that. You're an alien. So you're an alien. You're out of this world. People think you're out of this world. People think that you are just like not from here. They're like, wow, you are something really special. Okay, you might also have previous versions of self, or you may have a present version of self that resonates with the term starseed, light worker, healer, practitioner, medicine woman. You may have a really close connection with elephants. I'm seeing that, feeling that. This is like a whakapapa thing. Like your whānau link into the spirit animal. Elephants. Money is on its way. Less than a month. So expect some clients coming in over the next month as you overcome a lot of these negative spells. We've got negative spells in reverse. The goddess time, you're cancelling out a lot. You're becoming a lot more attractive. And this is just because you are finding your rhythm and finding your flow in your day-to-day. There's a lot of structure now. Be grateful to be the powerful you. So goddess time is also about being grateful. Shielding needed. So if you've been doing a lot of protection work, a lot of clearing in the unseen realms, if you've been exploring and cutting cords and like releasing and like being called to just like clear your energy all the time, please know that the work is working. Okay, the shields are working. What you're doing is really beautiful energy. They are inviting you to bring more karakia in, more prayers, more incantations, lullabies, things that connect you deeper into your family line, your family lineage, your ancestors, because a lot of your ancestors are your guides at this time. Okay, you are an alien. I do feel like you have been exploring the outer realms, going in higher dimensions, but a lot and majority of you watching this, you've been doing a lot of dense energy work here on earth. So that is why it's so important for you to connect into your family, connect into where you come from, because that is your witch connection back to the earth. Because that is your ancestors, and being a witch, that's connected to the elements, that's connected to the human experience, right? It's like the mother of the maiden mother crone, when you put it into a structure, into a reality, so you can logically come to terms with what that means for your human being. And everybody's different. You are so unique in the way that you see things, and that's why it's really important for you to not have, like, you can learn about the strategies of the 3D reality, like learning how to just work to the systems of the platforms to your best advantage. It's not necessarily about the money, but it's about being seen. It's about sharing your passions and sharing your messages. Okay. So you're learning lots as you are detaching, and you're like ridding yourself from these negative spells, these negative people. You're having goddess time. You are really working towards just like having a lot of gratitude for yourself. Declutter your home of the old and served. Time for fresh energy in your home. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like, for the people that I'm reading for. Soon you will be ready to put offers out there. Keep incubating. Okay, so this is also in connection with your money situation, but whatever you are working on currently and you're in the flow of, keep it moving, keep it going. Okay, don't give up. I'm hearing stick with it. Okay, continue to show up daily if you can. Just trust yourself before you can see, and know all the whole truth. Yeah. Just trust yourself before you can see and know all the whole truth. I think that's written a little bit funky. That's why I'm having trouble swallowing it. Just trust yourself before you can see and know all of the whole truth, which is that uncertainty, and how it's also the journey of discernment. Okay, so when you open that door of wanting to trust the unknown more, you will get put in positions where you are needing to use discernment. This is and can be a very easy access into lack and scarcity. You don't need to learn lessons in order to get results. You are born to be abundant. You don't need to suffer anymore. That's letting go of your victim mentality. Decluttering your home from the energy is a mindset shift, by the way. Okay, so you can clear the wairua, tapping into those realms, but remembering that your home is family. So it's tapping back into who you are. And it's really important that you're practicing magic that your lineage knows a lot about, and you're not stealing other people's ways of being for you to connect into something that's not yours. Okay, I want you to really think about that, because that's going to change the trajectory of your life, because it's going to align you in with core source, core being. Okay, and if you're needing a little bit of help, I actually coach on that. You can find the links in the description on my page. I also do personal readings, and I am offering a sale until the 5th of December. So if you're seeing this before that and you want to book in, you can check that out. So let's get some cards to wrap up this energy, because I feel like such beautiful gifts coming through. Yeah. Spark of divine and abundance. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. I reignite the divine spark within me, and I recognize I am part of all creation. I really feel that this is calling you to connect with your authentic expression by really delving into your lineage and connecting with your ancestors, connecting with who they were as people. However you can achieve that, whether you have family members or access to the internet where you can like look at gravestones and look at births reports, and there may even be like Facebook groups of your whānau. It might be like learning the history of where your family come from, like where your great 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 grandparents were born, what time they grew up in, what that meant within the country that they were in at that time, what was happening to the people, to the community that you are currently living in this day to day. Because all of those histories, all of those past lives, right? That's where we get access to the past life, is when we are connecting into the energy that is held here on earth. And I definitely am really encouraging you to move through a lot of this mediumship energy, because it is just absolutely tino reka. It is so delicious. Okay, so connecting with the seen and unseen realms. Go and touch grass. Go and be one with nature. Even if you smoke it. And have a relaxing goddess time. And bridge into that spark of divine. Well, thank you for tuning in. If this resonated with you, support the page by liking, commenting or subscribing, and I will see you again in the next video.